Tackle 3, we have to review the New England shirt.
Yeah.
New England shirt has dropped. What can we say? Like, I'll go with you straight away. What are your opinions on the New England shirt? We've got it up on screen at the minute.
Yeah, first impressions. Well, let's summarise it. Do I like it? Do I not like it? I don't really like it. And I'll tell you why. It looks to me like an old school football top rather than a rugby league jersey. And actually, to me, it doesn't scream like a national side. It looks like if you blended, let's say like a French shirt and a Great Britain shirt got together and had some kind of freaky rugby league jersey baby, right? This is what I think it would look like. And it doesn't scream England to me at all, which is a bit of a shame. It's very, very close to Great Britain colours. So maybe it'll grow on me, I don't know. But,
right.
I'm not that favourable of it at the minute.
Right. Well, my opinion is I like the shirt. I think if you saw any Super League team or, wearing that kit, I would go, yeah, that's a nice shirt. I really like that
shirt. Like a club shirt?
Yeah, as a club shirt. Like, you can imagine Wakefield wearing that and you'd go, yeah, it's a nice Wakefield shirt. It's a well-designed shirt, I think.
Yeah, it can.
I aren't bothered the fact that it looks a bit like the England football from the it was like the Kevin Keegan era, wasn't it, I think, 80s. So I like the shirt. I think it's a nice design, but I'm not sure it quite looks like an England shirt. And yeah, I think we seem to have a little bit of an identity crisis with England Rugby League at the minute. So we were very much all white, weren't we, with a bit of red. I think they moved away from that a little bit because I think they potentially wanted an identity a little bit away from what the rugby union side had. So they went with the sort of navy, didn't they? Completely changed it up the other year, and I was on board with it. I quite liked it. The shirts were strong, and it still had a strong identity. But now they've mixed the two together. I'm not on board with it. And it looks, like I say, it looks like a good shirt. It fits in well with the sponsor, the Betfred sponsor, because it's similar colours. That may have played a part in it. Yeah. You could well say. Betfred have thrown an awful lot of money at rugby league lately, so if that's the case, that's the case. But yeah, I don't think it quite has a strong English identity.
Well, here's another thing to bear in mind. What about the price?
So £87.98 apparently is the full price, but it is on offer at the minute at $54.99, and even that's fairly steep. But that is pretty much the general price of rugby shirts these days. And look, mate, if you go buy a football shirt these days, like £100.
Well, don't worry about that. Won't be happening anytime soon. But I mean, you do get like a training sort of limited edition. Was it a limited edition T-shirt as well? Or?
Yeah, it's like a warm-up top in it, and it's got all the community clubs within the shirt, which is great touch. I think it's really great that England Rugby League are recognising all the community clubs up and down the country. So yeah, great. But yeah, you mentioned it earlier that it has a bit of a GB look about it, and this is the thing what I'm not quite sure about. So I know GB idea was floated this year. I wonder if I wonder if this was actually going to be the GB shirt. Mate, do you know what I mean? I've just thought about it now. I can see that with a Great Britain badge on it.
Yeah, 100%. That's my point.
So maybe they've gone, right, okay, we're not doing GB this year. We're going to stick with England, but then we've ended up with a kit that looks more like a GB kit than an England shirt.
Okay, so we're going to do the old
good news. They're keeping this for 2 years though. It's 2024 and 2025. I think that is a lot of fans have had a bit of a problem with the last couple of years. Like they bring a New England shirt out and we play one test series a year, and then we play one game in the middle of the year, which we had an MND jersey for, so that only got worn once, and then the other England shirt only got worn 3 times. But at least they're keeping this for 2 years. So, and they have said that England will be wearing this in Vegas as well when the women play in Vegas. So it sounds like GB's been done away with. There's kind of more to this shirt than just a shirt, but yeah. Yeah,
so we're going to rate it in a second, but before we do that, a couple of questions for you watching this. So 1, would you buy it? Yes or no? Simple as that. And 2, what's your thoughts on it? What's your rating out of 10? What's your comments on it? It'd be really interesting to hear what you've got to say. So Karl, if you could mark this out of 10 points, your opinion, what would you score it?
It's a nice shirt, but it's not an England shirt. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. But it would have made a great GB shirt.
If it was a GB shirt, what would you score it?
And then a 7 out of 10.
No, well, I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10 if it was a GB shirt. As an England shirt, I'm sorry, you've kind of lost me with the lack of sort of strong identity for the England team. So I'm going to give it a 6.
Oh, you nearly said 4 then.
I didn't. I was going to say 5.9. Oh. But yeah. So anyway, interesting. New shirts. Don't forget. Every year we do our shirt review video. Really, really popular. So we'll be looking forward to that in 2025 as well. So check back for that.